Hello everyone. Welcome to the course Python Programming for Every Beginners. In this lecture, we will discuss about the last category of operators in Python. Those are all called as special types of operators. There are two types of special operators in Python. The first one is called as membership operator. The second one is called as identity operator. Finally, we will discuss about operator precedence in Python. Coming to the outline. First, we'll see the membership operators followed by identity operators. Finally, we'll see the operators precedence in Python. Coming to the first special type of operator. So Python language supports the following two special type of operators just now we mentioned. The first one is membership operator, the second one is identity operator. Let us see one by one with Python example program demonstration. While coming to membership operators which are used to test whether a value or a variable is found in a sequence. That means is exist or not. Here the sequence means we may use string, list, tuple, set and dictionary. So these are all special data types. Separately we will discuss these as separate chapters. So, what are the various membership operators? The following are various membership operators. First one is in, second one is not in. Let us see what is use of in and not in. The following table shows the membership operators with their description. The first one in. So it returns either true or false. When it returns true, when it returns false. If the given value or variable present in the sequence means either string or list or tuple or set or dictionary, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. The value is not presented. Then it returns false. Then similarly, the second type of membership operator is called as not in. It returns either true or false. When it returns true, a particular value or variable not presented in the sequence, whatever the sequences we have taken, then it returns true. That means not presented. Otherwise, that means if that variable or value is presented in that list, even by using not in, so then it returns false. Not presented means it returns true. Presented means it returns false, like that. Then opposite to the in operator. So these are all two membership operators, in and not in. Now let us see one Python example program, simple program. Here, first we are taking one string x equal to welcome to the course Python programming. Now we are checking. So in the string, we are taking some characters. So in the print statement, directly you can use the characters you can enclose within single quote. So W first, let us see one example. We have taken the character W. So W is presented in this string. Whether you can check whether it is true or false. So in the string, see welcome to the course. So in the welcome starting W is there. So W is there in X. So it has to display output as true. So how to check this one? In the print statement, take the character within single quote, then use in operator. So W in X. Whenever you can execute this program, this print statement gives the result as true. Why? Because W is presented in the string X. Then second one, L. L in X. So here WEL. So third character is L. L is also presented. So it also returns the result as true. Then next one, C in X. Here you can see in the welcome to the course C, starting with C only. So C is also presented. It returns true. Then another one, T in X. Here you can see welcome to the. T is presented two times. Even at least one time is enough to display it as true. So T is presented more than one time. So it returns true only. Then see other examples. Then let us take another letter or character Z. Z in X. Let us check manually in the string welcome to the course Python programming. Z is not presented. If you can use same print Z in X, So what is the output actually? Z is not presented, therefore it returns false. If a value or variable not presented in the string, then it returns false value using in operator. Similarly, then by using not in operator, so not space in you can use. Don't combine these two. For example, here we have taken the character B. So B not in X. Let us check whether B is presented or not. See, welcome to the course Python program. B is not there. That means here it is showing not in X. B not in X. So it is true only. Then another one, for example, R. So the character R not in X. Let us check first R is presented or not. Welcome to the course COUR. So R is there. So but we are using not in. So not in means this is false. Why? Because R already there. So it returns false. Like that, you can take a string or even you can take values also, integer values also. The second example program here you can see we have taken a list of integers. So using list, so whatever the data you can represent within square bracket, that is called as a list. So this list data type we discuss separately as a chapter. So here simply based on the square brackets we have taken some decimal values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on. The same condition, but here directly numerical or integer values, no need to use quotations, directly you can take the value. Now, for example, first 10 in X. So 10 is presented in this list, it returns true. Then 20 in X. So then 20 is also presented, it returns true. Then 60 in X. 60 is not there in this list. Here, after 50, no values are there. So it returns false. Then 60 not in X, same. So that means 60 is not there. So not in X means it is true. Then 50 not in X. 50 is there. So but you are using not in. So it returns false. Like that for numerical data also you can check. Then coming to the second type of operators, identity operators. Identity operators which are used to check if two values or variables are located on the same part of the memory. Identity operators compare the memory locations of two objects. So here, internally this can be done, but externally, so by checking both are having the same data. So based on that, the identity operators are verified. So there are two types of identity operators. One is, another one is not. Like membership operator in not in. Here is not like not is. So now let us see the meaning of these two. The following table shows the two identity operators. Here also is and is not returns either true or false like membership operators. So first, when it returns true is operator. So if both operands are identical, whenever this operator is used in between two operands, if both are identical means same. So then it returns true. Otherwise, if both are different, then it returns false. That means the data. So x equal to something is there, some welcome. Even y is also welcome. Now x is y. Internally, it verifies the same memory location is used to. Why? Because the data is of the same. Then x is y means it returns true. Otherwise, if both are different means it returns false. Similarly, is not opposite to is. So here also it returns either true or false. When it is true, if operands are not identical, x equal to hello, y equal to welcome. Both are different strings or different values also, whatever. You can take x is not y, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So this is the use of is and is not operator. Now let us see one example program. So here in this program, we have taken two strings x equal to welcome, then y is welcome. But in the y string, w is uppercase letter. In the x string, w is lowercase letter. Means both are not same. If you can take both are lowercase letter, starting letter w, then both are same. But here both are different. Now you can check by using is and is not. So we are directly printing the value x is y. The condition we are giving within the print statement. X is y, what it returns. So x is y, both are not equal. Both are identical means it returns true, but both are different. So it returns false. Even reverse also, y is x. Y is starting with uppercase W, x starting with lowercase w. Both are different. So y is x also different. So both operands are different, it returns false. Then x is x. Here you can see x we have taken repeated. For both operands, x is repeated. So x is x. X is welcome. Again, welcome. Both are same. So it returns true. Even y is y. Both y is repeated two times. Y is y. So both operands are the same value. So it returns true. Then similarly, e is not. X is not y. Here you can see x is not y means x not equal to y. Yes, it is true only. So it is true. Then y is not x, even reverse also. It returns true only. Why? Because y is also not same as x. Like that, by using identity operators, we can verify. So if both operands are identical, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false by using is and is not. Now let us see finally operators precedence in Python. So when an expression contains more than one operator, then the order of evaluation depends on the order of operations if no parentheses are there at that time. For mathematical operators, Python follows mathematical convention. The acronym PEMDAS is a usual way of defining the precedence of operators. Here P stands for parenthesis, then E stands for exponentiation, then M stands for multiplication, then D stands for division, A stands for addition, S stands for subtraction. Then see, if parentheses are not there, this is the order we have to follow. That means parentheses having highest precedence, next exponentiation, next multiplication, next division, next addition, subtraction. So like that. Now let us see various operators. The following table shows various operators are listed in the lowest precedence to highest precedence. So first here we have taken, let us see. So in this table, the order is given with the highest precedence to lowest precedence order. So the serial number is the precedence order, first to precedence. So first we have taken double asterisk. What is meaning of this? Exponentiation or power operator. Second one is complement, unary plus and unary minus. These are all normal addition subtraction. So complement is the first operator, then unary plus and unary minus. Then the third category, multiplication, division, then modulo division, then floor division. These are all with the same order. Then the next one, plus minus, addition and subtraction. Next one, bitwise right shift and bitwise left shift. Next one is bitwise and. The next one is this cap symbol, bitwise exclusive OR. Then regular OR, this is OR symbol. Then relational operators less than or equal, less than, greater than or equal. Then relational operators with equality, that is equal, not equal. Not equal can be represented with opposite left arrow, right arrow, or not equal. Any one you can use. Then next category, assignment operators like equal. Again, you can use modulo division equal, then division equal, floor division equal, normal equal, then addition equal, then multiplication equal, then exponent equal. So any of these combinations all are assignment operators. The next identity operators just now we discussed is not. Then membership operators in, not in. Finally, logical operators not or and. So this table shows all the operators with the precedence from highest to lowest order are given in this table. So this is the order of precedence followed in Python. Till this, the concept of operators are completed. Then next lecture onwards, we will see some other interesting new topics. Till then, all of you, a very happy learning. Stay tuned for latest updates.